Hello there, Taurus. This is Miss Joan with Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill. I'm here to talk to you about May. May is going to take 5 weeks. There will be 5 columns of cards going from April 30th until June 3rd. So that's quite a spread. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay out the pre-programmed cards for you. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and lay these out. 5 columns for 5 weeks. I have a message for you. That's a general message that everybody is getting. All the 12 signs are getting the same message from my guides. And indeed, the message is talking about how spring is in the air and we want to explode onto our next big project. You're excited. We want to make things happen and get going. We just want to get after it. And the fact is, we want you to go at a slow and steady pace. We need you to pace yourself so that you don't ruin the whole situation by getting ahead of yourself or not planning it out properly. We want you to take it one step at a time and figure out what you need to do and get her done, but get her done carefully, all right? Because if you go too fast, you're going to end up with a big mess, all right? We aren't interested in you making a big mess. Fair enough? So take it slow, take it steady, and it's good. Now, the other message I have just for you, Taurus, is that you should also remain flexible. We want you to become a little less stuck, okay? We don't want you to be clear about one idea about how to do what you want to do and not be able to maybe bend or change your mind a little bit, because that's going to be important for you. So keep that in mind, and we will now talk about the first week being April 30th through May 6th, all right? So in this first week, let's talk about this full overview, right? Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands. This is you wanting to take your ideas and get out there and move along with them. So we were talking about that, right? We already mentioned that was coming up. So you definitely need to, you want to share your ideas with the rest of the world and move on towards victory. Ta-da! Excellent. 5 of Wands is saying that you're not going to be able, in the blocked department, this is a blocked, you're finding out that you cannot, in fact, get people on board with what you're thinking. You're not able to rally the troops to what you want to do. So that's a drag. And so we want you to use your better judgment in how you use it, how you do it. Oh my gosh, it's as if you watched me lay these cards out talking to you. I didn't do this, but it all worked out, right? It's exactly what we were saying. Use your better judgment, be more methodical in the process, and don't get stuck. Presto. All right. Now, 7th through the 13th of May, we are looking at the 2 of Swords as the overriding theme, and it's talking about feeling a little bit like there might be a little bit of fear in what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to show you that this card here shows our lovely lady holding up the swords and wearing a blindfold. So she's afraid. She can't see anything that's going on around her. She's got the swords up to protect herself because she's terrified. And there's nothing in the water. So what we need to do is become vulnerable, right? We have to put the swords down and take off our blindfold, and then we can see that there's nothing to be afraid of, all right? So that story is very clear to me, and I'm very clear that that's going on for you this particular week. Being vulnerable will be the answer to your situation, all right? The 6 of Swords is here talking about how you want to help other people with your power, but you may or may not be in a position to do so, all right? So don't let the fear get in the way, all right? So as you're approaching the situation of possibly helping someone, knowing that first, know that helping someone will block you. It's going to be a problem. If you do let that person into the situation, it won't be a good deal for you, okay? Find a way around it. Maybe you can, or maybe they'll blemish your good name by being less than good help, okay? So keep that in mind. The 4 of Pentacles is here talking about your financial foundation being part of your solution. So releasing the fear is going to end up helping out your financial foundation, okay? So that's not bad at all right? But again, be careful who you recommend or help with your power, because they may not do good things for your good name. Okay, excellent. Now, next week over, being the 14th through the 20th, we have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is our other blindfolded lady with swords. This is a person who is feeling stuck, feeling unable to move forward. That's interesting because she has all the power around her. All she has to do is release herself from these binds. When you turn her around, she has the ends of the 2 strings in her hands. All she has to do is make a decision to let go and take off the blindfold and claim her power. So in how that applies on a day-to-day basis is that you need to look at the situation from a new perspective, right? If you can see it from a new perspective, you can find the way to claim your power in the situation. And it's definitely something about your choices. So keep an eye on that. That'll be helpful. What's blocking you this week is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is information coming to you about your power that may not be useful, okay? So this information coming to you from this source may be faulty. Be careful. I would say double check it. Make sure that somebody else can tell you the same thing about your power or about ways to manifest more power. One more time, you want to get it from 2 sources before you go with it, because this is not necessarily good information right now. It may be bad, okay? They may have a bone to pick, so be careful where it's coming from. Now, the Ace of Cups here is talking about your solution for the week, and there's the gift of love and light and life coming to you. Could be a new heartbeat, a new pet, a new child, any number of versions of new life in your life are possible. So remain open to the possibilities. It could also be a new relationship. Yes, indeed. So be aware, be possible. Anything is possible. Let things flow, right? We talked about not getting stuck in any one position. So there we go. Don't get stuck. Now, we're going to talk about the 21st through the 27th of May. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here, talking about your karma. The karma you have woven for yourself is going to come back and help you or hinder you. We will find out how that's going on, all right? Basically, what you've done in the past is going to, if it was good or bad, is going to have an influence on what's going on right now. The Magician is here, talking about how you're blocked from using your tools to take care of yourself, okay? You are not going to be able to fix whatever's going on, all right? Not with your tools, not at all, okay? So whatever this isn't going to be fixable. And there's a King of Swords here who is a fella who has power, and he's not sounding like he's feeling pretty good right now, okay? So because you can't fix it with any of the tools at your disposal, you should not touch it. This guy seems mad. I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't look like you're going to have a very good week. Something you did has put you in a position where this guy's not digging you, okay? Be all right with it. The easiest way is just to keep on going with the rest of whatever you've got going on, and try not to let this person influence who you are as a person, I guess, unless you're ready to change that karma for yourself, or you think you can change your karma with this person. It's showing me that you really can't. This person's mind is made up about you. Good luck, and carry on with that. Yeah, so sorry, I didn't do it, you did. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just need you to understand that you've woven some karma and it's coming back to haunt. So there you go. Sorry. The final week of May, being the 28th through June 3rd, we have the 6 of Cups. This is you wanting to give from your heart, wanting to just give to someone from your heart, which is sweet and kind. And remember, of course, that this karma we're talking about only pertains to the area of your life where this person works or is a part of. It could be just one area, not work, not home, not both, not your entire life. It's some of your life, not all of it, okay? So you have good karma elsewhere, obviously. You are a wonderful, loving person, and yet maybe in some parts of your life you're a little cutthroat, and that can happen. So there you go. This is the Six of Cups. You giving from your heart to others. Maybe trying to mend something. I don't know. So here we go. The Four of Swords is here. You are not going to be able to fortify your foundation and power with whatever giving you're doing. Yeah, that's kind of what I see happening. Is that you're trying to mend some fences with this giving opportunity, but it's not really going to do what you want it to do. Right here, your foundation and power is sort of where it is, and it's not going to get better. It's a little bit blocked right now, so keep that in mind, and know that the King of Pentacles is here, reaping some of the benefits from this situation. I think it doesn't mean you shouldn't do this, okay? It just means that it's not going to fortify your power base at all. It's just going to kind of cushion the blow, shall we say, if there is a blow to be had. Let that be okay. Let that be what it is, all right? Do what you do, be you, and we will talk more in depth about this on that week, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside so that we can go in depth right away on that first week of May. Alrighty, so let's get these cards out here. And I have pre-shuffled and programmed this deck for you for this week. Let's go ahead and get these out. All right, so look at this, Taurus. We were talking about you having some good ideas that you wanted to share with the universe. This is your opportunity to take your ideas and share. We have the Seven of Cups, showing that there's good news within that area of sharing from your heart, decisions necessary for goals. There will be an opportunity for you to make maybe some harder decisions in this moment of now, that it feels like you're going to, in order to do what you want to do, you may have to not do something else that you would like to do. So that's kind of interesting. However, the truth is, with the Empress on board, the Dolphin, creativity, fertility, and promise, you can create anything you want. So if you decide that you want to make sure everything you want to do can happen, everything you want to happen, you'll make it happen. Put the energy out in the universe and let the universe provide for you in a serendipitous way. That's what I'm saying here. This is our wonderful wish card. You tell the Empress what you want, tell the universe what you want, and it will come to you. It will just come to you all by itself. Very nice. So now then, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is here saying that you're not going to be able to rally the troops to do what you want to do, so you're just going to have to do it on your own, probably. The Page of Cups is here. Caterpillar, good luck, and new birth. We are not having any good luck or new birth right here. So you're going to be hitting roadblocks, okay? Hitting some roadblocks, at least as far as getting other people to help you. We have the Five of Wands. Again, we have the Five of Wands twice in the same lane, talking about do what you must in struggles. Yes, it's the gecko. He's saying that if you want to do it and you want to get it done, you're going to have to do it yourself. You cannot rally the troops to help you. You're going to have to do it all yourself, all right? So that's how this whole week is going right now. You're blocked from getting it done in a normal way. You're going to have to do it yourself. Tell the universe what you want and they will provide. Judgment. So when it comes to you serendipitously, that means it could be coming from someone unexpected. It could be coming through a route you hadn't expected. You said you wanted a tow truck, and you got one, but it was all broke down and dirty. So presto changeo, you have to dig it out yourself, because nobody else is going to help you dig it out. And presto changeo, now you have what you wanted. But don't judge how it comes to you, okay? However it comes to you, you can have it, but it may come weird, right? You'll be getting it from somebody you weren't expecting. The people who will be around you at that time are going to be unexpected. And so don't be mad, don't be crazy. Just be aware that this is how it's coming, differently than you thought. Temperance is here, talking about new dreams and new realms. The Swan. Temperance. Remember to stay in the flow, right? You talked about flexibility. We want you to get flexible, stay flexible, be flexible. It's going to really help things along if you can stay flexible, right? We talked about have what you want, be flexible, get it. All right, cool. Now the King of Cups is here, trusting in the power of light. There will be somebody coming along who's emotionally based and probably a male energy person, but this person is absolutely going to bring light to the scene, to the situation. They will, of course, they'll be helpful, and they will be unexpected, because you won't have asked them at all. Since you can't ask anyone to help you, it'll be somebody who volunteers, okay? So it's nice to have a volunteer to help you in the process. Be kind, be gentle, be sweet, and say thank you as often as you can. It's all going to work out, I believe, but keep those 1 full month project ideas in mind. Flexibility and carefully moving forward with your plans instead of doing it all, right? Don't do it all at once. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, but if this is working for you, like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. And I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for being here with me. You matter to me, Taurus. I really appreciate all of the Tauruses in the world. They are wonderful people. They get a lot of things done. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Okay? We'll talk then about the 7th through the 13th of May. Okay? Bye.